So how do you know if you have a rare penny? In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make sure you aren't missing any rare pennies worth potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Welcome back to Old Money Prices. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about rare coins and paper money, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Let's jump right into the video. And make sure you stay until the end because I have two coins that sold for a lot of money and one of them sold for $840,000. Up first, we have one of my favorite and most iconic coins. This is a 1955 1-cent Lincoln Head penny double die obverse graded by Pcgs, a mint state 64 red. Red meaning the overall color of the coin, and you can see there is a lot of doubling on the obverse. Obverse meaning the front of the coin. So if you have a coin that has doubling on it, it could be worth a lot of money. This 1955 has very obvious doubling happening. Sometimes it is not this obvious and you need to get a magnification glass to see the doubling happening. Even though this coin looks a little bit beat up, the scuffing and whatnot is still graded very highly. It still looks really nice and it has that crazy doubling, and that's why this coin, this 1 penny that you could possibly get back in your change, sold for $7,500. That's a lot of money that you could get back for 1 penny. Here we have a 1918 S 1-cent Lincoln Head penny graded by Pcgs, a mint state 65 red. Now if you notice the S under the date, that stands for San Francisco, and that is where the coin is minted. This is a pretty tough date. It's hard to get, especially in the high grades, and that's why this coin sold for $8,225. We're only going up in value here. Here's a 1970 D, D standing for Denver, 1-cent penny graded by Pcgs, a mint state 66 red. Now red meaning the overall look of the coin. As you can see, there's some gashes and a little bit of scuffing on the coin. So if you have a coin that looks a little bit beat up, it can still bring a lot of money. This coin sold for a crazy amount of money. It sold for $14,375. Here we have a relatively modern coin. Here's a 1990 1-cent no S proof-like coin graded by PCGS, a 69 deep cameo. There should be an S mint mark underneath the date, but this one has an error, so it doesn't have that there, in combination with the fact that this is a deep cameo proof. Now you can tell that because it has a very mirror gloss-like appearance to the coin. It almost looks like you're looking into a mirror. And also this one graded a proof-like 69. Now remember, the highest grade you can achieve in grading is 70, and that's a very hard thing to achieve, and this one is only 1 point away from that 70 grade, and that's why this one sold for $15,000. So if you have a coin from 1990 that looks just like this, you could have something worth a lot of money. The price these coins sold for is blowing me away. This is a 1910 1-cent penny graded by PCGS, a proof-like 67 plus red, and it also has the CAC sticker, which is another third-party company that makes sure that the quality of the coin is really nice. Combining all these things together, this coin sold for $31,000, which is honestly life-changing money for a penny. Here we have a 1923 S 1-cent Lincoln Head penny graded by PCGS, a mint state 65 red. Now when you're looking at the coin, you can see this reddish tint to the coin, and that's why it was graded as a red. Combine that with the fact that 1923 S is a tougher date, especially in the high grades. That's why this coin sold for $33,600. Only getting better. This is a 1926 S 1-cent Lincoln Head penny graded by PCGS, a mint state 64 plus red, and it also has a CAC sticker on it. So make sure when you're looking through your pocket change, you're looking for the 1926 S date, and you're looking for coins that are in better condition, because ultimately those coins are going to be worth the tens of thousands of dollars that I'm showing you. But even in the lower grades, they're still going to be worth hundreds of dollars, so make sure you keep an eye out. This one sold for $46,000. Alright, so this coin brought a crazy amount of money. This is a 1944 D 1 cent on a steel planchet graded by PCGS, a mint state 63. So what you need to know on these coins is if you have a 1944 D and it looks silver, you pretty much struck a gold mine. All 1944 Ds should have been struck on a copper planchet. but this one on accident got struck on a steel planchet. So this is considered a mint error, and that's why this coin brought so much money, guys. So again, look out for this date, because if you find this coin, this 1944D with a steel planchet, you have something very, very special. So make sure that if you find this coin, you approach someone very trustworthy that knows what they're doing, a coin dealer online or in person. Make sure you do not get scammed, because this coin sold for $80,000. Whew, man, this coin right here sold for a lot. This is a 1943S 1 cent struck on a bronze planchet graded by Pcgs and AU, meaning almost uncirculated, 55. So again, this is another error, but this one is the reverse. All 1943S coins should have been struck on a steel planchet, but this one accidentally got struck on a bronze planchet. So all you need to be looking out for, even if it has gashes, it's a lower graded coin, even if the condition isn't that good, if you have a 1943S coin that looks brown like this, you have something incredibly rare. This could buy you a house or two. This one sold for $211,000. Yeah, you heard me right, $211,000. This is the coin we've all been waiting for. Here's the 1943D 1 cent struck on a bronze planchet graded by PCGS, a mint state 64 brown. Mint state 64 meaning it's uncirculated, so technically it never got scratched or scuffed in circulation. But the same thing here. This one is a mint error, and it's the Denver mint, which is the D under the date. When this coin was supposed to be struck on a zinc steel planchet, guys, this one almost brought, you're not going to believe me, this one almost brought $1 million. This one sold for $840,000. So please, if you find a coin like this, make sure you reach out to me or someone who knows what they're doing and it's not going to scam you. You cannot be scammed when you have a coin like this. It would be life-changing money if you found this coin. Hit the subscribe button. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one.